you guys, my name is Latrice and I am a nursing student. I am currently in the LPN program, and I'm just here to give you guys a little advice on things you should know or do before starting nursing school. I have been in the program for about 6 months now, so I'm not really a new nursing student, but I still have a little ways to go, but it's I'm about a third through. So far it has been great. It has been awesome, but it has been hard. Nursing school is very, very intense. Whether you're in the LPN program or the RN program, it's hard no matter what. It takes up a lot of your time, so I suggest before getting into the program, you should take a vacation or a little getaway with family, or your spouse, or just you, because the next 12 months to 2 years, however long your program is, that's basically going to be your life. You ain't going to have time to do too much of any really kicking it, should I say. So, before starting your, getting into the program, take a lot of time out to spend with family, friends, like I said, yourself, if that's what you choose to do, because it's very, it's very intense. Things that you should know is that you will get overwhelmed in nursing school because they give you so much information, and it's like every day I go to school, I feel like they just cramming so much into me. It's like, how am I going to remember all of these things that they're telling me? But you can't remember everything, but things will start sticking to you. The more you use it, or the more you hear it, it will stick to you. Completed 2 quarters. They both were hard, and second quarter was much harder than first quarter, but I did pretty good. You gotta, I want to say, find the right timing, because you really want to. You want to make sure that you can dedicate yourself for the next 2 years or whatever, however long your program is, to school, because you're going to have to put a lot of your time into studying, so just make sure that you're ready and you're focused and you know what you're getting into. Because my first go around, I can say I thought I was ready, but going to school now, I know that I wasn't ready then. I didn't do too bad, but it was like A&P. I was so scared of that class. The first time I took it, I literally cried because it was just so much information, and I felt like, oh, my teacher, I felt like he was a bad teacher. All they did was talk, they didn't give time. But it wasn't the teacher. My studying skills, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready because I just got done with both of my A&P classes, and that was my stronger subject in second quarter, and first quarter I got an A2. So it was like, I just think that I wasn't ready. I wasn't really focused as I thought I was, but now I'm more focused than I was before, and I know it just by how I'm doing in school and how I'm grasping and taking in all the information that they're giving me. Another thing, I feel like when you get into your program, find you a good study partner. You're going to need it. That's all my teachers kept saying when we first got into first quarter, and they're not lying, because they at this point, they feel like you in college, you should be responsible enough to get the information that you missed if you was not in class. Or it's so many, it depends on how big your classroom is. Like, sometimes you don't understand information. They can't always spend a lot of time on keep going over the same information. So don't understand something, it's somebody else that got the information and understood it and can break it down to you, you know, in a different way for you to understand it. Not only that, having study groups and having a study partner is very awesome. I might be strong in something in that classroom or understanding this, and then I get to another subject and it's like, what is they talking about? And then my study partner, she breaks it down to me, and then it's times where it's the opposite. Plus, you're gonna be with that person through your whole, you know, your whole 18 months or year or whatever. So don't feel like, you know, don't be a stranger all that time to everybody in there, because I'm working on my 3rd quarter, and you know, now I know everybody, and we work together very well, and it's just good to have, you know, friends, and, you know, meeting people and getting through the program. And what I can really say about our classroom is we're pretty good at, you know, sharing the information, you know, or like I said before, if you don't understand what the teacher said and how the teacher did it, like, for instance, math class, Med for Math, that's like, you know, math is not an easy subject for everybody. So in there, math is one of my favorite, always been one of my favorite subjects. So, you know, some students will come to me and say, do you know an easier way? Because a lot of the ways that the teacher did it, I did my, you know, math problems differently from what I knew when I was in high school or something. And some of the ways that I knew was very much easier for them because it was a simpler, you know, way. So that's just the great part about, you know, making friends or having study partners, study buddies, whatever you want to call it, in nursing school. And you want to be as organized as you can. You really do. If we get something earlier on in the quarter and we get to the middle of the quarter and the teacher's like, you know, bring out that, you know, paper that we talked about on this subject. I told you we were going to come back to that. If you're organized, you'll get through your stuff and know exactly where you put it at. What I do is I have a big binder, and I divided up with my 4 classes, divided it up into 4 sections, and you know, I had dividers, and, you know, put the names of the classes on all the dividers. So, you know, when I'm going to look for something, I just, you know, I don't have to flip through everything. It kind of sticks out so I can see what class I'm looking for. And, you know, you organize it whatever way you need to, but make it as easy for you as possible, because you're going to have a lot of papers, a lot of notes, a lot of PowerPoint, and you don't want to throw away anything. Time management is everything. You want to make sure that you make the time for school. Make sure you have the time for school before you get into a program, because it's nothing like you starting and you have to quit because it's just, you didn't know what it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Have to put that much time into that, and that's kind of one of the things that happened to me when I started the first time. So just be prepared for you to have to put a lot of time into that. But like I said, it's been going great so far. I can't just give all the credit to myself because I've had some awesome teachers. Figure out what you have to do to pass that class. You have to find, you know, you have to find your best way of studying and consuming all the information that they're giving you. And I don't just use my textbooks from class. I don't just use the lectures that I get in class. I go on YouTube all the time and look up a lot of things that help me furthermore understand. You just kind of think, you got to think of other ways. You got to be creative also when it comes to studying. I'm a flashcard girl. I have like so many these are old, but I have so many I have so many, and I found out that this is not even half. I found out like these have saved my life on so many occasions, and just steady going over them and going over them and going over them. The information stuck for me. You know, my study partner, she's not a flashcard person. She you know, she study off, her notes and stuff like that, and that's harder for me because like I said, I study on the go a lot too, so I don't always want to have a big old notebook in my hand and walking around. I'm not going to remember it anyway, but sometimes I do, but it's not all the time. But the flashcards is very handy for me. Like I said, that's not how she does it, and she does very well too. She does really good in school. So, you know, you just got to find out your way and what helps you, because that's basically how what's going to help you get through. Somebody else's way isn't always going to be great for you. You're your own person. Sometimes that I didn't, quite catch everything, like in A&P, I would go home and get on YouTube, or on my way home or on my way to school, I would play a YouTube video and just kind of listen to that, and it would be some things I'd be like, oh, okay, so that's what she was talking about, and now I understand it. You sometimes need extra sources. You don't rely on one. You get as much sources as you can get to understand that subject, and you will get it. Like I said before, nursing school is very hard, but you as long as you focused and dedicated and stay up on your studying and your homework, and you're going to be frustrated. If you're like me, I get frustrated really quick. So, and every times I just want to break down, I have to literally, like, if I'm at home studying, the house is shut down for like an hour. Everybody goes to their own areas or go outside and just give mom some time to do this. And when I'm done, y'all go back to whatever y'all was doing, or, like my little kids, or we can go out and play. So, I mean, it's gonna be times, and it might be a lot of times, that you just want to cry. And that's just what it is. But hopefully you guys subscribe to my channel. I'm very new. Please comment and let me know some things that you would like for me to discuss in future videos, or if you want to if you just suggest anything, just let me know. I'll try my best to make videos when I have the time to let you guys know. I will, from now to the end of, and probably after I'm done with school, kind of update you guys on everything that's going on in nursing school. Good luck to everybody. Like I said, any suggestions, let me know. Please subscribe to my channel. Please comment. I'm new, so take it easy on me. I'm new to doing videos and all that, so I just wanted to give some insight because I needed it before I started nursing school, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna need it. And in any future nurses or anybody that's further along, you can give me advice. Be updating you guys through my next quarter, which is my third quarter. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please come back, and like I said, good luck.